It is back. The 2024 IndyCar Series starts this weekend right here at St. Petersburg, Florida. The Spanish 2023 champion, Alex Palou, just became a two-time champion, beating six-time champion Scott Dixon from New Zealand by 78 points. It's looked at like a pretty dominant performance, but with 5 wins from 16 races, it's not quite the kind of dominance level we've seen in Formula One over recent times. Consistency is key in this championship, and Palou finished no lower than 8th, so picked up a haul of points at every race to carry him to the title. With a hefty legal battle between him and McLaren bubbling away in the background, he'll have to focus to grab his 3rd consecutive title. Or will somebody else rise to the top in 2024? There are probably too many potential contenders to name, but you can never write off Dixon, who'll be looking for title number 7. And watch out for Joseph Newgarden, the reigning Indy 500 winner, which was one of only 4 of his victories in 20...
Well, now hold on a minute. Are we seriously about to let a guy that spells tires with a Y talk about this? Let me handle it. Situated on the picturesque waterfront of St. Petersburg, Florida, lies the rapid street circuit that serves as the 2024 NTT IndyCar Series Season Opener. And boy, let me tell you, St. Pete has hosted some of the biggest, intensest battles between the largest names in US open wheel racing all the way back to 2005. Now I get it, on paper it looks like a short track at just under 2 miles, but it's got it all. Tight corners, sweeping straights, and my personal favorite, the twisty bits. And if you're not on board yet, you can also do this within 60 seconds, as long as you don't run into a concrete barrier. These cars can absolutely tear through this track. From the airport straightaway all the way into the downtown streets, these 14 turns are no joke. It's definitely a balance between perfect precision, as well as being able to push the limits of both yourself and your car. As of 2023, the lap record stands as a testament to the track's demanding nature, set by none other than the 2-time champion and one of my personal favorite drivers, Will Power. He was able to set this new record of a 59.346 back in 2022, and it's still standing. The St. Petersburg Grand Prix has also become synonymous with unpredictability as we try to figure out who's going to be in contention for the championship ahead. One thing's for certain though, it's always going to be full of memorable moments and thrilling finishes, just like we had last year between Roman Grosjean and Scott McLaughlin as they were battling it out for the lead. So there you have it. I think I've said my piece, but the 2024 season is kicking off this weekend, and I think anticipation among fans is pretty high. We'll just have to wait and see what happens as the drivers prepare to battle it out for supremacy on the unforgiving streets of St. Petersburg for the 20th anniversary. And it looks like I'm out of time, so you can have your video back, Hot Circuit. I promise I'm done. Oh wait, one last thing.
That break to our usual programming was brought to you by Average Fuller. I'm subscribed, so you know what to do. Time to get my performance drone out and take a trip around the St. Petersburg circuit. We're on the airport runway here about to reach turn 1. It's a prime overtaking spot because of the width and length of the straight, but at the double apex right-hand turn, the cars are going to be braking right down to around 60 miles per hour here. The pit exit comes out into the next gradual left-hander, so cars leaving the pits will already be around full throttle, as cars already on circuit will only just be thinking about going wide open for the not-so-straight straight. That's precisely what happened last season between McLaughlin and Grosjean, where they battled it out and ended up headfirst in the tyre war here. Like the start of the lap, this is a right, left, right complex, but this time instead of going full throttle down a long straight, it's cut just short after the Firestone Bridge into a pair of 90-degree turns between the walls. They'll want to take the line with their right wheels as close to the wall as possible, blow out with the wall close on the left to get as wide a line as possible for the next turn so they can get on the power nice and early for the next long straight. Then it's full power all the way before dropping it a few gears for the left-hander just after the waterfront. Then there's a reasonably unusual short straight next to a chicane that really only serves as a minor inconvenience. Most drivers able to take it, especially in qualifying, flat out. As it's hard to come all the way left again after taking the chicane so quickly, that means the line into the final hairpin turn can be quite tight, but as we rejoin the runway, it's super wide so they can normally get back to full power early for a rapid exit. In the UK, you can watch Friday practice, Saturday qualifying, and the race on Sky Sports F1. Qualifying starts at 1:05 PM Eastern Time, which is 6:05 GMT, and the race on Sunday starts at 12 noon Eastern Time, 5 PM GMT. Keep an eye out for Pato Award, Marcus Ericsson, the 2022 Indy winner and the driver who won here last season, but my hot pick is Callum Ilott standing in at McLaren for David Malukas. He might be looking to make a big impact so he can put himself in the shop window for another full-time IndyCar drive. I know for sure the 100 laps are going to be well worth the watch. I do reply to all of your comments, so feel free to put your predictions, thoughts about the upcoming season, and let me know if you'd like to see more sim videos relevant to real race weekends. Take care, and I'll see you soon.